Tatawagan ko rin po yung mga panauhin ng pelikula. Una ko tatawagin si Carlos Seguion Reyna. Carlos. Come here.
Direct Carlitos, congratulations for participating in this. It's a small part pero yung participation mo really gives it some kind of a flavor na tell us about your experience dito sa production dito. Why did you participate in the first place? Siguro yun na, I'm interested to know.
Well, ako, I wanted to support Dennis. At saka, I just heard a bit about the story, and what he was trying to do. So I wanted to support him. At saka, I wanted to have fun. It was a, I really like yung mga kasama ko dito. I mean, one shooting day lang to. I mean, for me, So it was. I really enjoyed it, and I'd worked with Dennis also before. I mean, I remember he's been very supportive sa ano din. He came out in my film Azucena back in 2000, and nagkikita-kita kami sa sa mga events at the cultural center on and off. At saka, we've been seeing each other, and I like his work. So I saw a movie that he did some time ago, yung North Diversion Road or something. Yeah, So in another festival. So I enjoyed it. Kaya when he asked me, I was sure, yeah, I'd love to. I really wanted to participate, and I'm glad I participated in it.
Direct Carlitos, you've been very supportive sa independent film. In fact, kasi ikaw, when you are in a way parang independent film talaga, filmmaker, right?
I don't look at myself. I mean, I don't put myself in any category na ganun. Basta I just make films. Some of them are have a more commercial sensibility than other of my films, and some are more indie oriented. So I never really looked at categorized them in any particular way. But I just had stories to tell.
I'm glad you brought that up kasi right now, so ako parang is it good to really to make some categorization ito independent, ito gay, lesbian, ito. But the way you say it, parang a filmmaker should just make films.
Yeah, at saka, I mean, you have a story to tell. You have something to share, some observation about your community, or kaya people that that you'd like to share, or some things about your characters' lives that you want parang to share with people, with viewers, diba? And they could be family stories, or they could be more issue-oriented. But in the end, it's really about characters who are being tested, and you want to basically you're following them and seeing how they reveal themselves through their tests, through the tests that they undergo. Kaya sa akin, I'm just really interested in how people handle mga challenges sa kanilang mga challenging situations sa buhay nila, and what they learn about themselves. So I mean, it's those are personal films as well as they also say something about their communities.
Direct Carlitos, this is part of a ToFarm Festival, ToFarm Film Festival. Was it in any way yung agriculture, yung bounty? When you participated in the making of this film, were you conscious of that? Was it important to you?
Well, alam ko lang na it was part of the ToFarm Film Festival. I'm not really. Hindi ako talaga masyado. I mean, I don't know much about it, except yun nga it's about stories that have to do with people in these communities, at saka their issues, sa akin, yeah, I mean, I thought there's whatever ano naman yan, whatever. I'm interested in anything that tells good stories about characters being challenged, o kaya yeah, undergoing specific challenges in their own lives. Kaya, and with a team like this, I was really, happy to participate in it. Tapos alam ko nga na si Mario de los Reyes is one of the heads, no? Or is heading it. Is heading the ToFarm Film Festival. So I thought, it's something to support.
Direct yung, right now, you're part of the film, so parang bias if you invite the audience. But think of yourself now as somebody independent of this film and this festival. Please invite our guests.
Yeah.
And then, why should they watch this?
Well, I'm hoping sana panoorin ninyo itong movie ni Dennis Marasigan called Free Range. It's based on a true story actually, It's based on a real life character. And hindi siya there's nothing, big over dramatic, anything like that. It's a simple story about a guy who's trying to basically make dough, and survive in his community, and trying to make ends meet for his family. At saka at the same time, do something good for yung kanyang community sa Coron by putting running the resort, the family resort business. At the same time, setting up this chicken farm and para magkaroon ng mga itlog doon. Pero I think what's really moving about it's simple and pero nararamdaman mo yung kanyang mga struggles with yung kanilang community, yung kanilang tawag doon yung tourism community yung tourism center, yung kanyang struggles with his own wife, the struggles with his father, which I thought was very moving the way that was set up and resolved. So the actors are good. Well, isa ako pero hindi, maliit lang yung part ko. Pero the actors, the main cast is really, I really like the main cast and they're excellent. And I think Dennis Marasigan's handling of this simple story was he kept it at a simple pero truthful level, which I really appreciate as a viewer. So I really invite everybody panoorin itong Free Range ni Dennis Marasigan.
Thank you very much, Direk. I appreciate your participation in this small film. You brought stature in a way dito sa pelikula, and please keep up the support sa filmmakers.
Thank you.
Direk.
Thank you. Sige.
So, muli po, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Mag-inom na panonood, sana po yung maibigan ninyo ang Free Range. Kung naibigan niyo po, kahit hindi niyo maibigan, yung ticket niyo po pakihulog dun sa labas para sa audience choice. Pag naibigan niyo po, ipagsabi po niyo hanggang Martes po. Free Range at tatlong pelikula sa ToFarm Film Festival dito po sa SM Mega Mall sa Northeast. Magandang gabi po, panoorin natin ang Free Range!